guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a 1920s look. I'm so excited. I'm starting out with the EsteeLauder foundation in Fresco. They really did pack on the foundation. They wanted your face to be as bright and fair as possible. That was the look. They wanted your skin to be as clean looking as possible, so they really packed on the makeup and they wanted it to stay in place. They used blush in kind of the apples of your cheek, and that's really the only area they used. They didn't use bronzer or anything like that back then, so that was really the only color that they added to the face. They really didn't use any bronzer or contouring. They really actually preferred the round face shape. And of course we can't forget about the lashes and the eyelids. It was really a dark look back then, so they wanted to really focus in on the contrast for the face, the dark eyes, the dark lips, and the really fair and white porcelain looking skin. They really liked the contrast, so I'm applying, that base color on the eyes and using a thicker eyeliner just to smudge that right in all over the lid. They really liked the smoky eye look, so that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm just taking that brush, as you can see, and I'm using some gray colors in the palette. They went for kind of like a sheen, shimmery kind of colors and matte for the eyelids, so I'm just using that gray, so there's kind of a contrast. It looks a little bit darker near the lash line to make your lashes look fuller, and kind of fades out over the eyelid. And you can see a lot of pictures as well. They don't really extend outside of the eye too much as well, so when you're applying the eyeshadow, it's almost like a half circle shape above your eye, just kind of following that eye line. And I took some of that eyeshadow as well on the lower lash line. For mascara, I'm using waterproof mascara. It's just a preference. This obviously wasn't around back then, but they did apply a lot of mascara to get that dark eye effect. And the eyelashes weren't as false eyelashes weren't as popular back then, but I did add them for dramatic effect. But they were out in the 1920s, but mostly reserved for actresses. So for the eyebrows, this was definitely different for me. I had to, instead of overdraw the hairs of my eyebrows, I had to kind of just draw a straight kind of line. I tried to make it look a little bit more natural than a lot of the pictures that you would see. But they were referred to as sad eyebrows back then because the shape of them, they kind of curve downwards and they're elongated down at the end and the sides of the face. A lot of the time too, they were even close to the eye, making the shape look even more of like a sad expression. But I made it look a little bit more modern and natural. Okay, I'm using the Kyliecosmetics Liquid Lip in Hollyberry. The colors back in the 20s were more of deep reds and berry toned for the lipstick colors. They got the inspiration from actresses because in black and white movies, they wanted to showcase the eyes and the lips as prominent features, so they had to make them more dark on a black and white film, so people would liked the look of a dark eye and lip. Okay, so next I am going to do my hair. I'm attempting a faux bob. I have very long hair and I need a haircut badly, but I'm going to part my hair on the side. It's already kind of parted that way, and I'm just gonna put half my hair, it's most of my hair I would say, up in a bun, and then I'm going to braid the lower half. Okay, I'm just putting that up for now and bobby pinning it and taking the side of my hair with less hair, and I'm also putting that back in a bun, just in a clip. I started curling my hair and I'm curling away from my face. And then with the pieces in the front of my face, I'm actually curling towards my face. So it's just gonna create a different kind of texture and look and the way that my hair falls, so I can get that famous S shape. Okay, moving on to the other side of my head, just letting down that hair, and I'm doing the same thing on this side. So I am curling away from my face towards the back of my head, and towards the front of my head, that hair, those sections, I'm curling towards my face. Okay, and now I'm taking a hairbrush and I'm just gonna brush through those curls, just make them have more of a soft feel, soft waves. Okay, I want to make that famous S shape to the hair, so I'm gonna bobby pin in the places to make that perfect S, to make that the shape of my hair look more like an S. So I'm gonna bobby pin those places together and then just hairspray that down and leave it for a couple minutes. So I'm starting with the back pieces of my hair. I'm gonna tie or pin those pieces, the ends of the pieces, into the braid that I created in the back of my hair. So I'm taking towards the back first. As you can see, I am combing my hair to make it look a little bit more textured and even look a little bit shorter if I can. Anything will help with my long hair, and kind of just doing that throughout my hair. So I'm teasing it, trying to make that, you know, look like in a good place where I can just, it could look like an end piece and I can just pin it back. And just pulling out some hairs too, just to make it look a little more natural if I can. Okay, so the S shape, you know, kind of turned out, I think. And I'm doing the same thing to this side. As you can see, I'm really trying to tease it to see how short I can get my hair without putting it back. And obviously I still had to put all of it back. Now if you run into a fight with you, covered with fur, diamond rings and all those things, that's your life, it isn't her. Could she love, could she woo, could she cool as anybody, she's my girl. And I'm still pinning that to the very back of my hair where I have that braid from the beginning, and pulling out a couple more pieces here. Because of my layers, there's shorter pieces in the front, so I just kind of pull those out and just try to make it, again, look more natural. I put on a headband to keep my hair in place, and because that was part of the style back then, I really like how this came out actually. But here is the finished look.